Boss 6 is Dyna Blade. Of the Dyna Blade scenario, really the only new boss of that scenario, so let's kill it. Really, Dyna Blade is actually easier doing it this way, in my opinion, than with power-ups. Every time it hits the ground, grab a star, shoot it. Sometimes it'll occasionally shoot fireballs at you, which do hurt. Like that. Of course, and that's it. Dyna Blade is, I didn't expect it to do that. That's a really awkward I just got killed sequel. It's not dead, but yeah. And this is the ending of the Dyna Blade scenario. Kirby flexing his muscles, pushing the birdies. Yeah, pretty much. He goes over to the Wispy Woods or whatever. Tells that tree, "Bitch, you're feeding the birds my apple. Your apples." Look at him, he's like, "What's going on?" Yeah, I guess that's his payment for fighting against Kirby, you know, because he knows if he fights Kirby again, he's gonna lose. Actually, he does later. Twins! Oh, that was weird. Pretty much, yeah, another small ending. Blah, 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 birds go flying away. Now we go to the Great Cave Offensive, whatever the hell thingy scenario, and do the first boss of that. Which is, I think it's called Fatty Whale or something stupid. The bosses of this scenario are starting to get a little bit tougher in difficulty. I do not like random rock patterns. Random rock patterns. How did I not get hit by that? Pretty much, well, here we go flying up. The only way you can avoid that is if you have a rock. I don't know if it showed up on YouTube or not, but that was water that threw me up. Oh, you could have beat him there, but no, you had a screw-up, Cloud. Also, do not jump when he does that. You will end up falling into him like I just did, and getting hurt. And on to the next boss. Actually, this is going to be a very long part, since I'm going to add both in here. This is the computer virus, part 1. Part 2 is in the Milky Way Wishes scenario, and I added that in here, so get ready for that. The only reason this takes forever is you need to wait for those slimes to attack. Well, the 3 creatures in this one to attack. Like right now, the best I can do is run into and block. Okay, there's 3 fights in the first part of this, which is the slime, the puppet, and the witch. Part 2 is the knight and the dragon. And the dragon is actually pretty hard to do. Well, depending on how long you like to wait. And the slime, die. It's like Pokemon, isn't it? Or some other stupid RPGs. I will, yeah, whatever. And yes, all those power-ups you could use to fight these. It gives you a lot of power-ups like on your turn. But we're doing this without power-ups, remember. That's why this is going to take a while. I'm just trying to show you guys how to do it without power-ups. Pretty much it takes 2 stars to kill this, if I'm correct. Whenever it decides. See, that's what I hate. It just, I'm not doing nothing. And now the doll is dead. And on to the witch, which is the only hard one out of these, well, 3. Especially if you only one. Pretty much if you want to hurt it, grab the star, you're going to have to get hurt. Or dodge 2 and somehow grab the 3rd one. Yes, you cannot inhale the ice attack, it hurts you. Also, the fire attack the witch has hurts you. Do not try to inhale fire. Obviously. Like that! Fire will hurt you very bad. Why does that kind of remind me of, just a fat human Kamek? Oh, whatever. And there we go. After almost getting killed, it is dead. And then it gives us a little experience point screen and other things. And before anyone asks, no. These are pointless and just add it in here for some kind of stupid humor. It does this in the other one too, but I'm not going to leave it in. And on to the Milky Way Wishes scenario fight with them. This is way later in the game, which it's a lot harder than the original one. Pretty much this time though, if you have powers, you can constantly summon your partners and use them to turn into stars if you want to do it the cheap way. You'll see what I mean. Yes, you could inhale its daggers, but yeah, like this. That's what I meant. Yep, use your own friendlies as a star. Didn't mean to do that twice. It's kind of cheap, but it really works since you're allowed to summon partners. Now, the red dragon is very hard. Well, if you're trying to do run like this on it. Yeah, I should have summoned something, right? Yeah, you can't even eat it. It shoots the stars so fast, it pretty much stops you from doing it. Did he just punch the dragon? I'm supposed to be doing this without doing that, you idiot. And yes, you could eat his scratches. The star attack, if you're lucky, you could get it. The scratch attack, and also the windy scratch attack. Why did I grab that? This is the windy scratch attack, and it's painful. I call it scratch, but whatever. Double hit! Yeah, you know, for now, I'm just gonna block those, because those will end up killing me. Before anyone says about this way being cheap, really, it's not. Huh. Don't worry, when I fight Marks, I won't do that. Actually, I didn't do that. I fought Marks normally. Whatever his name is. And that's it. They're all done. On to the next boss. I don't remember its name. It's a chameleon thingy. This is another boss of the Great Cave Offensive scenario. We're finishing up the last two. Now, pretty much, if you're going to do a normal run on him, you could eat those paint thingies and have a really strong attack against him. If you're not doing that, well, then fight him normally. You always try to pay attention to where he is. If not, you'll probably end up getting hit. Like that. The bosses do start getting harder, though, like I said, around here. And yes, he changes his color. Also, he always changes if you use the paint attack, too. It should take about 1 to 2 more hits, I'm not sure. We'll just wait and see. I think it was 2 more. God, he takes forever. Yep, 1 more hit left. Any day now, buddy. Keep dodging him, and when he gets down, finish! And the final boss of the Great Cave Offensive is... like Bongo-ish. Now, I want to say something. If people notice that this is the original Master Hand, I kind of brung up a point. It seems Super Smash Bros. Has a lot of influences from Kirby. I think Lewis agreed. But, yeah. As much as you might not want to admit it, this boss is Master Hand, like 100%. Even the attacks. The grabbing, the punching on the side of the screen, dropping his fingers before you say anything. Crazy Hand from Super Smash Bros. Had an attack like that, where he put his hand up in the air and drop a lot of bombs. But in this case, he's dropping rocks. So technically, Master Hand and Crazy Hand must have came from here, right? And that attack. That is one of Master Hand's attacks, the flick attack one. So, okay, after making my point, I'm gonna go by saying this boss has a lot more HP than the other ones. He's not exactly that hard. Oh, and just to make my point one more time, they did put Master Hand and Crazy Hand or whatever in a different Kirby game, so technically that proves it. And yes, if you defeat Master Hand in that game, you can use your smash attacks in the Game Boy Kirby game. I need to stop screwing up with it. Pretty much, yeah, just keep swallowing the rock and spitting them back out. Yes, that might have sounded wrong, but you guys are pervs. Wait for it, and he's dead. The Bongo Man is down. That'd be creepy if they added another guy, Crazy Hand, Master Hand, and Face. Okay, on to the Revenge of Meta Knight scenario. Twin Cannon is the first, well, Technically, no. The Twin Twin Wispy Woods is actually the first boss of the Revenge of Meta Knight scenario, but we kind of put him in last time, so we don't need to do that. Why does the beam not show up? I know when it goes on YouTube you probably won't see it, but what it's doing is firing a beam. A very deadly beam, and that's it. Twin Cannon's down and on to the next one, but that won't be until part 3, which is Heavy Lobster. And just to say, you don't fight Heavy Lobster here. This is just the scene where you're supposed to escape. Pretty much, yes, you fight Heavy Lobster later. And on to next. See you next time on part 3.